Perfect day to go out and donate some school supplies, right? The News 4 Tucson School Supply Drive is here. We're going to be doing it all this week out at the largest public school districts in southern Arizona. This morning, we're in the Vail School District at Empire High School. Storm Tracker 4 meteorologist Dee Cortez is live at Empire there. Dee, tell people what's going on this morning and how they can help out.
Well, it's time to go back to school. So we have a bunch of kids that need to have all the supplies so that they can start school. So we're out here collecting them. It is a school supply drive. It's happening right now at Empire High School in Vail. And we'll get to that a little bit more and talk about it after we do some weather. So let's talk weather. Taking a look at what it's going to be with our severe storm outlook, you can see that we are going to be in the non-severe storms. That doesn't mean that we won't see any storms popping up, just means that we're not going to be seeing them like we did over the weekend. In fact, today Tucson's sitting at a 2 for the MPI, the Monsoon Prediction Index gauge, and Safford will be at a 2. Notice that we got a 3 for Nogales and Sierra Vista, and even Douglas is going to be at a 3, while Sells and Ajo will be at a 1. All right, so looking at the timing of it, notice by 1 o'clock we'll start to see some storms firing up in Santa Cruz County and Cochise County, and then we're going to continue to see them kind of come in, but it's not going to be as big as we saw last week or even over the weekend. But nonetheless, we still have a chance to see rain coming down in Santa Cruz County, and then we'll see it at about 4 o'clock coming into the southern portions of Pima County, and that's going to continue with us until about 6 o'clock. And then look what happens as we get a little bit closer to the nighttime hours. 10 o'clock we'll see storms starting to come through for Tucson as well as areas in Cochise County, and we could be having some areas with some pretty heavy rain with that. And then we'll see it kind of continuing going into about 4 a.m. So we could be waking up tomorrow morning with a few showers and winds. Safford, you'll be seeing those wind speeds getting up to about 24 miles per hour at about 4 o'clock as these storms are initiating. And then we'll continue to see them spiking up over in Sells as well as Ajo, 22 mile per hour winds and 23. And then notice also Tucson, 22 mile per hour winds at about 9 o'clock tonight. And Marana, you'll see 23 mile per hour winds at about 10 o'clock, while Wilcox will have 22. So we'll see those winds kind of kicking around with us until later on. Today's high for Oro Valley, 102, 101 for Midtown, 104 for Aver Valley and Marana. And then we'll see over to Cochise County, we'll be seeing those temperatures in the 80s and 90s for our high for today, and Pine Top 83. 102 is what we're going to be seeing for today with a 20% chance to see storms. And then for tomorrow, 103 with a 40% chance for rain. And then notice what happens. We continue to see those storm chances, but then going towards the end of the week, they start to increase, much like we saw last weekend. 40% chance for storms on Thursday with 103. Friday will be 102 with a 60% chance for rain going into Saturday. We'll continue to see those rain chances all the way through to the end of the week, but they will be tapering off by the end of our 10-day. All right, let's take a look at traffic. It's still doing pretty good there, tracking traffic with your traffic tracker. Not seeing any accidents on the road, but if you're going to be heading out the door, just look at that. It's starting to take a little bit longer. Southbound McGee to Miracle Mile is going to take you 11 minutes. All right, we are live at Empire High, and I've got Kendra out here. Kendra, can you kind of tell us about how to get here, people that are wanting to drop things off?
Right, so we're out here, it's technically in Tucson, but we're out in the Vail School District. So Marianne Cleveland and Houghton Road at Empire High School, come right in the parking lot and you'll see us.
And whenever they get here, they just come right in and they're dropping off school supplies, and anything that you can think of is what they should bring.
Yes, we have a list of the most needed items, but your typical school supplies like backpacks, pencils, pens, paper, folders, that kind of thing, and any little bit counts.
And I actually saw lunch boxes were on there, so maybe get a really cool lunch box for a little kid that might be needing that.
Right, imagine how great that would be for a kid to receive a cool backpack or a lunch box, something like that. We'll take anything.
And we give these to the teachers, correct?
Yeah, so actually the counselors tomorrow will go through and identify the need, and they'll distribute it across the district, so the whole school district will benefit from this, the kids most in need.
And we're trying to fill up that white truck that you see behind us. If we can get that full, then that means that all the kids are going to have everything they need for the entire school year.
Truly, that's a big goal. It's a big truck, but I think we can do it. The Vail community is unlike any other, so we can do it. Come on out here.
Absolutely. And it's not just the Vail community either. Anybody, if you're driving by here and you're like, oh, I want to help the kids out, come on by. We'll take all your school supplies and load up the truck and make sure they get into the right hands.